Keyz production.
What's up, everybody? It's Keyz, and on this episode of Behind the Mix, I am interviewing and talking to a Philadelphia native, someone well known in our community and in our area, who is doing awesome things in the music industry right now. And I just want to welcome Mimi.
Hello. Hey, everybody.
In more words or less, describe to us who you are.
Who I am? Well, I don't know. My personality speaks for itself. I'm just a fun, loving, outgoing person, you know, just willing to take risks, just do whatever, just to make other people happy.
So how would you describe yourself in the music industry now and just your brand as a whole, like who you are, because you do more things than just music.
Yeah.
So explain to us, like.
I just describe myself as something new. Like, I don't, you know, there's not a lot of people like me, you know, not to boast, but it's just, you never see, you know, someone like me before. So I just think I'm something new. I'm bringing something different to the community, like, to the music industry, just to the people, period. I say it all the time. I want people to hear themselves through my music and see God through me. So I just want my music to be relatable. You know, anybody can get with it, but then you have to know that I'm a Christian through the lifestyle that I live. Like, you can't know me and not know that I serve God. And you can't know, you know, that I have a Christian family and that I go to church. Like, you can't know me and then not know that, so.
Okay, great. So, how did you actually become involved in music? Take us on a journey.
Okay, you ready? Here we go. When I was younger, I just was really shy. I was always shy, and I sang in my school play. I was about 5, and I had a solo. I cried on the solo part, and I just was scared. Like, but I had to get through it. My mom was finish it. So I sang it through, and didn't want to sing again. So I literally just stopped singing. Like, if I sang, it was in the house or in the shower, and that was it. So at about 15, I got into the church scene. I was always in church, but I was never going out to different churches and singing. My friend, he lived across the street, my friend Andrew William, he asked me to be in his group. So from then, I just started singing with him, meeting different people. So that's how I, you know, started talking to other, you know, singers or whatever. But then me and my friends, me and the girls in the group branched off and did a group called Grace. So we did that for like about a year, maybe 2 years. Then me and another girl from the group branched off, and we became Marichelle. We were a duo. So we did that for maybe 2 years, and then we both went our separate ways. So after that, I just, you know, started writing, doing my own stuff, but I didn't really want to sing out by myself because I was always scared. So after, you know, maybe about a year or 2 years ago, I just was like, you know what, let's see what happens, and here I am.
That's what's up. That's great. Because my next question was actually, you know, how did you take steps into actually becoming an artist? But you kind of already explained that, because there's such a difference between singing on a normal basis or singing in church, or just doing those things, to take on the mindset of actually, you know, I have to actually put something together and produce something that people will want to hear, that they can relate, you know, something that would definitely make a difference. And it's coming from you. It's something that you originally created yourself.
Right.
So how would you explain yourself as an artist now, kind of coming into this new kind of area, stepping into this new area?
What do you mean, like a genre, or where am I trying to place myself, or?
Well, yeah. How do you? What's your take on you actually being an artist now versus a singer for a lifetime? Like, what's the difference now, that, like, with your approach to music, with your approach to singing in general, reaching people, you know, also becoming an artist, people know your name all of a sudden, you know what I mean? More people get to know you.
I just think I'm more confident confident now. Like, I know what I'm doing. I know where I want to go. I know what I want people, you know, to see. So I feel like I'm more ready. Because then I'm just like, no, put me in the back. No. You know, just trying to stay out the way. But now, if they call me, what's up? I'm ready. Like,
I'm ready.
What you need? Like, I got a couple songs. What's up? Like, stuff like that. So, you know, I think I'm just ready now.
So what's one of the biggest lessons or most valuable lessons that you have learned in your music journey or just your journey as a Christian coming to this point now that you think has a big influence on the music that you create?
It's really just trust, like just trusting God. Because before, I would try to control everything. Like, I'm not doing this, I'm not doing it. No, you know, I just trust Him now. It's just like, all right, whatever you want me to do, I'm ready. I'm gonna do it. And so far, so good. You know, can't go wrong with trusting God. So.
That's what's up. You can't go wrong with trusting God. That's very true.
Yeah.
So now let's talk about the thing that got everybody's attention now, and the thing that kind of puts your face on every social network day in and day night, and that's the song Swerve that you just released.
Yay, Swerve!
Take us behind the song. Like, what was your mentality? Obviously, if you haven't heard it, you need to go hear it. You need to go download it. It's on iTunes. It's on Google Play.
Yeah.
It's on every digital music release. So please go find it. But can you take us behind Swerve?
Okay. So how I write my songs, I go based off the music. Like, I don't normally have anything in mind. Like, I'm going to write about this. No. When I hear the music, I'm just like, I just sing, you know, some melodies. Then I heard the music, I was like, I'm like, so what can go with it? Words on you, and then the words just came naturally. It wasn't a person in mind. It wasn't, you know, nothing personal, but it all made sense. So, you know, anybody can relate to it, and it doesn't have to be about an ex or anybody. It could be just, people never know this thing till it's gone. With a job, you know, one closed door, another one's open. You know, just anything. It can go with anything. So
definitely the song definitely it once you hear it, everybody's like, oh my God. Like, you know, when I first heard it, I'm like, who's she talking about? You know, but you know, at the end of the day, you know, when you listen to the song, you kind of get the gist of the song. You understand. Everybody can relate to it. Every single person can actually relate to it, especially a lot of females. And I noticed a lot of females are supporting you with that. A lot of females are supporting you, and a lot of females they can definitely relate to the lyrics and the content that is actually on that song. And it's such a great song. Like, I was listening to it. I listened to it maybe like 5 times back to back in my headphones. Then I got in the car late at night, and I'm like, oh, this is cruising music at night. This is night music right here. So definitely, that song has definitely, I think, gave you the platform that you needed. Especially with more than the song, because the song is great, the production is great. Everything is great about the song, but what's even more greater is the support that you see after the song, that you actually released it. You know, a lot of people get caught up in the hype that before you release a song or when you just put the name out, but they haven't heard it yet. But after they hear it, that's when they're like, yo, you need to go get this now. And I think that speaks volumes on how dedicated and how much you actually put into the song, especially with the team that you have for that song alone. I looked at the credits and I'm like, oh wow. You know, so you're definitely making big moves, and for somebody, you know, with their first single out, it's kind of like you took a giant step. You took a real giant step, and we congratulate you on that. Now, so after this? What's the next step in music for you?
What do you mean? Like,
what are you working on next, or what are your goals towards?
My EP will be out soon. It should be out by the end of the year. So everything is all about timing. Swerve been done since last year, but you know, I just keep my nope, not right now, not right now. You know, push it off, and it's always something to add. So I'm gonna treat every song on my EP like it's a single. I'm going to listen to it, take all my time, and when it's time for it to come out, it's time. But eventually, I'm just hoping to do more shows, more gigs with my music. Like, for years, I was doing covers, and I'm just like, you know, it's not, I wasn't feeling it because it wasn't what I wrote. But since it's my music, I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's something very important to keep in mind as well. A lot of times when, as a artist, if you get called out to do things, a lot of times you don't want to keep rehearsing and singing someone else's song when you know that God gave you a creative gift of your own. You have songs written in a notebook. You have songs recorded nobody ever heard before, but then when they call you out, it's like, I have to sing this song that everybody knows so that they can relate. So I understand exactly what you're saying about how, you know, how much this means for you on a personal note, not just as an artist, but finally you have something of your own that you created that you can then share with other people. So if you had a chance to work with someone in the music industry, who would it be? Your dream person? Who's that one person that you would want to work with?
Oh God. Oh God. Oh my God. I don't know. Like a producer or something like that?
Anyone.
This is hard. I really like
Timberland?
As far as producing, he's good. I like The Dream. I got lists and categories of people. Like, I can't never just be like that one person. No, I got favorite singers. I got a list. So, yeah, I don't know.
So Timberland, if you're watching this, it's Mimi. You need to call her. You need to give her a call. She needs to work with you. So, last question. If someone were looking for Mimi, where could they go to find you?
Of course, you can find me on my website. That's mimisworld.com, and you can find me on Instagram at MIMIS_world. So Mimis_world. Twitter at its_Mimis_world, and on Facebook, Michelle Hunt. So.
A lot of different names. A whole lot of different names. But Mimi, we thank you for coming out today. We thank you for doing this interview. And on behalf of Keyz Production and J Photography, we want to give you a little gift. Inside it is things that could help you out with your music career, along with all the other endeavors that you have.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
All right.